Hi and welcome to the AO Test Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you my homemade makeup remover. Now my motto is always homemade is best, and that even applies to the skincare and personal care products I use on my body. Now when we think of food, it's really important to focus on the ingredients we want to leave out of our cooking when we're making it from scratch. Well, that exact same principle applies to our personal care products. By making them ourselves, we know exactly what's in them and we know exactly what is not in them. So this makeup remover is really easy to make and it does a fantastic job. When I am filming like today, I often have a lot of makeup on. So if this makeup remover can remove all this at the end of the day, I can tell you it is very effective. So to get started, you need a jar to mix it all up in. And we are going to begin with 2 tablespoons of vegetable glycerin. Now pretty much all these ingredients you're going to have at home, either in the bathroom or in the kitchen. And I'm pretty sure all of them are also edible. So this is skincare that is good for your skin, but is actually so good for you that you could even eat it, which is amazing. We've got vegetable glycerin. I don't think people really cook with vegetable glycerin at home, but it's definitely used a lot commercially as a sweetener, but it does a fantastic job in homemade personal care products. I use it in quite a few things. So if you want to make your own things at home, I highly recommend getting some glycerin, and that bottle will last you like your whole life. So 2 tablespoons of that. And we're then going to use a tablespoon of oil. Now I'm using olive oil. You can use literally any oil. It can be an oil from the kitchen like macadamia, grapeseed, almond oil, avocado oil. It could be one from the bathroom like your rose hip or your jojoba oil. Now I have really oily skin, so I would usually use grapeseed oil or jojoba oil, but I'm making this today for my sister Lauren, who has really dry skin, so an olive oil is going to be really moisturizing for her. But I'll put all my oil recommendations in the comments or the little box below this video, and you can check out what suits you and your skin type. So oil in, glycerin in. I'm going to add a few drops of lavender oil. This is food grade lavender oil. It's really good for your skin and it also smells amazing. You can use rose oil, you can use tea tree oil. Again, it depends on what your skin is like and your skin concerns. So today we're using lavender. Those 3 are in. Now this is the magic ingredient, xanthan gum. Now xanthan gum is used a lot in cooking as a thickener. You'll find it in like health food stores or in the baking aisle. But it also does a great job of thickening homemade makeup remover or homemade moisturizers or lotions. Commercially, they actually use it a lot as a thickener in these kind of products. So we add half a teaspoon of this. Now it's really, really essential to get a nice smooth finish that you add your xanthan gum to the glycerin oil mixture. You need to dissolve it before we add in the water component. So trust me on this, the order is important. So I've got that in. What I love to use for all my homemade skincare is this coffee frother. It's a milk frother, it costs about $15. It does a great job on mixing up these ingredients. If you don't have one, you can use a whisk or even like a small hand mixer. It's got like a bar mix. You can use things like your Thermomix or a thermo cooker, a blender even, but what you find is you need to do quite a large quantity for it to work in those machines. So if you're making makeup remover for the whole street or the whole family, you might get out the bigger machines, but for the quantities that I'm doing, I find the jar and the coffee frother works best. So you can see here, it's just dissolving that xanthan gum in with the oils. So you want to keep mixing it until it's homogeneous and you can no longer see the little white bits. So you can see it's quite thick. The coffee frother is slightly struggling, but it'll get through. Okay, so that looks good enough to me. So now that the xanthan gum is dissolved, we can add our water component. Now we need a cup of water, 250 mils, and you can do any kind of concoction here that you like, any concoction that suits the type of skin you have. So again, because I've got oily skin, I love witch hazel, and I do find it removes makeup really effectively. So even with a dry skin formula like what I'm doing today for Lauren, I will still use a little bit of witch hazel. So this is half a cup, so I might go half of this, so a quarter of a cup of the witch hazel. And then I'm going to top the rest up just with some distilled water. Now you can use aloe vera juice here, you can use orange blossom, any kind of flower hydrosols, you know, anything that you like the smell of, especially because it's going on your face, and anything that's going to be good for your skin type. So we'll add in that. And then we're going to use, for the other half cup, we're going to use rose water. Now rose water is really great for skin, especially dry skin, so it's going to be good for Lauren's makeup remover, and it also smells beautiful. If I could get it open. Now this is rose water, struggling. Well, that was harder to open than expected, but we're gonna add half a cup of the rose water. Now this is like food grade edible rose water, like what you get in delis and things like that. Places like that, I should say. Add that to the mixture. And then we go back in with the coffee frother, and this is where the magic happens. That has mixed enough. It was about 30 seconds all up, and you can see we have basically turned water and oil into a homogeneous smooth cream, and that is exactly what we wanted. That's the xanthan gum. Don't try and make this recipe without it. So obviously the makeup remover is ready to use, but this is probably not the most practical application. So what I really like is these amber glass bottles that have like a pump top, so then when I'm in the shower or at the sink, I can pump out a few pumps without having to, you know, kind of any possibility of introducing bacteria or water or anything to our mixture. So a little funnel like this works really well. And then I might use a clean spoon. And then smooth out our mixture, scoop out our mixture, and just funnel it into our glass jar. Our makeup remover is in its little pump bottle, the recipe's done, we're ready to use it. So I thought I'd give you a quick demo on exactly how I do use it when I get home at night. Now, I'm not quite ready to take my makeup off yet, so what I've done is I've done a little demo on my hand. So here I've got my foundation, which is the Jane Iredale BB cream. It's a mineral makeup, it's natural. It does a brilliant job. We call it house paint around here for a reason. So if this makeup remover can get that off, it's working like magic. I've then got my lips here and I've got my eyes. So what I would do when I get home is I would splash warm water on my face. So I'm just gonna dunk my hand in some warm water and just try and rinse off whatever I can, but as you can see, the makeup's pretty waterproof. I'm then gonna take my makeup remover and just 2 pumps, maybe 3. So you can see it's like creamy and exactly like you would expect any makeup remover or any cleanser that you're going to buy. And then I would just massage that onto my face. And, you know, over my eyes, dissolving all the eye makeup, my lipstick, everything. Then I would splash it with some more warm water just to get a little bit of it off. And then take a face washer. Now when I talk about a face washer, I'm not talking about those disposable makeup wipes. I'm talking about an old school face washer that you can use and then wash and then use again, because I'm all about reusing, not disposing. So get your face washer in the warm water. Warm water always helps to dissolve makeup and oil, so regardless of how you're cleaning your face, warm water's best. Wet it, and then we're just going to wipe off, and you can see, look at that. And then let's try the lip. Oh, beautiful. One more. That's a pretty, it's a stubborn eyeliner, but you can see, get that little bit off now. Yeah, there you go. So that is my face clean. You can see there is the remnants of all my makeup. Now at this point, your skin is clean, it's had the makeup removed, the oils, the witch hazel, the essential oils, the lavender, they're all gonna be doing great things for your skin. So you can call that a night, or of course you can go in with your regular cleanser and give your face another wash. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you love it. I hope you make this recipe at home. Let me know in the comments below if you have questions or how you go with it. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and the link for this recipe written down with all the quantities is in the links below and available on my website. Thanks guys.